Outdoors is one of the hardest and low-key scariest games I've ever played, and it's on Roblox, which kinda adds insult to injury, but that doesn't matter because this game lives in my head rent-free. No matter how many times I keep dying, making dumb mistakes and screaming my head off, I always come crawling back. I've even had dreams about it. Now, the runs you'll see in this video are only a fraction of the time I've played this game. Most of my attempts were streamed live over on my Twitch, so if you want to see me get my butt handed to me, then you should check me out there. Link in the description. My first run went about as well as you'd expect. I ran into a halt at door 18, which is just bad luck, turned around too early and I messed up my whole rhythm, which was pretty embarrassing since halt is pretty simple to beat. Fun fact, this is also the first time I died to him. Figures.
Discombobulate.
But that's okay, that was just a warm-up. By my second run, I was actually ready to start playing the game. No stupid mistakes to be had here, no sir. I made it past door 18 this time, which was a good start. Also survived Rush's attacks. And call me a wimp as much as you'd like, but that thing still freaks me out, even after all this time. At around door 35, some familiar friends started popping up on the walls. Luckily, I managed to find vitamins a few rooms back, so this just should be easy work. I keep doing that, I keep walking through fire. Never mind. But it's fine, because I made it to level 50, which is the bane of my existence. Like, I can make an entire video explaining how much I hate this room and that.
Hi.
But that would be a bit much, so I'll try to keep it brief. This thing can hear your heartbeat, so linger too close and you die. See this globe here? Apparently it makes sounds, so touch it and you die. If you happen to be in this thing's pathway, even if it's not like honed in on you, you die. Basically, there are 1,000 ways to die here and you'll run into like 900 of them. The key here is to go slow and steady and hope for the best, which usually doesn't happen, but I actually made it through this time. This level is all luck and no skill for me. I think after door 50 is pretty much uncharted territory for me since I rarely make it past that dang library. All I really know is that ambush is more likely to spawn, which is not good for me since I've never encountered it before. I mean, I know how it works, but I'm probably not lucky or skilled enough to pass it the first time. I exited the basement at door 50 something and actually started going the wrong way for a bit because I'm used to going the other way. Skill issue, obviously. I enjoyed the courtyard at door 60 something, which is honestly such a nice calming spot in such a chaotic game. Like, there's no puzzles or entities here, just rain, nice statues and grass. Grass. A few doors down I encountered the next seek chase, which was pretty straightforward. The second one is longer than the first, so I popped some vitamins and made easy work of it. And ran into the fire again, I'm starting to sense a pattern here. Bah! Now, despite all the little hiccups here and there, this one was going great. Until door 92. Remember that dude I was talking about earlier? Ambush? Yeah, foreshadowing's a bitch. Now, I know it looks like I messed up here, which is kinda what happened. But listen, I pressed E on that closet. I know that ambush comes back for seconds and thirds, but you can't hide in the closets forever or else hide will literally kick you out. So the strat is usually to exit and re-enter the closet, but my input didn't go through. Listen, you can tell that I tried because you see me do a double take when my character doesn't enter. I pressed E! And in hindsight, it was a chaotic situation and I probably just pushed the wrong button or something, but trust me, I'm not throwing. Now, my fourth run was where my luck... Is this my fourth or my third? Wait, no, this is my third. No, my third run is when my luck starts going downhill. The rooms in this game are randomly generated, meaning that luck decides whether your next room will be a basement or a dark room, or both. And for some reason, this game loves to throw dark rooms at me, which I'm not super fond of because I enjoy being able to see. Now, I did find a lighter in this run, but it really ran out when I needed it most. Usually when I run into a dark room with a locked door, I just use a lockpick because it's not fun looking for a key when you can't see anything. Door 36 ended up being one of those like intersection rooms where you have to find a key, plus the exit is blocked by a bunch of debris. So you have to navigate into one room and out of another door of the same room. Does this explanation even make sense? Probably not. I will admit that I kinda screwed myself in this situation because I wasted my lockpick in earlier rooms, but I couldn't even find the exit here, so I wouldn't have gotten to use it anyways. My lighter ran out of fuel pretty quickly, but honestly, I really did try to make it to the next door. I still managed to find the key. Thanks, Guiding Light. But no matter how much I tried, I could not navigate this room. Embarrassingly enough, I've died in this exact room with a group of friends, so that adds insult to injury. I wandered around like a headless chicken in the dark for a bit, but Screech eventually finished me off. On my fourth run, door 14 was one of those hallways with a locked door at the end, and I promise you this isn't human error, but I went through each of those rooms and I could not find the key. No sound cue, no light, nothing. I've heard of this happening to other people, so it's probably a glitch and not human error. Hi, editing off here. I played Doors again last night, and while doing our run, I couldn't find the key in one of these situations again, and my friend pointed it out to me. He's like, oh, you hit it, it's right there. I don't think it was a glitch. I think I genuinely messed up, since I'm used to keys spawning in the drawers on the bed, but they could also spawn on the chair, on the floor, so I definitely probably just missed it. Okay, moving on. But it wasn't a super big deal because I did have a lockpick on me. I also bought a lighter at the beginning of this run since I was tired of dark rooms. Ironically, I ended up in the exact same situation this run, wandering in the dark with no light, and I really wasn't having it this time. So I let Hyde take a bite out of me because I didn't have the achievement yet, and closed the game since I didn't feel like dying to Screech. Again. Alright, now you would think that the more I play, the better I get, right? Wrong. Because this run was definitely my unluckiest of the bunch. Not even 10 doors into this one, I encountered something that I didn't even know was possible. At least in single player. Why? Why in single player? Why? Now, I was under the assumption that you could only encounter glitch in multiplayer if you were too far behind, but apparently he shows up in single player if the game runs into issues loading the next room. Except here, he doesn't do any damage, so unpleasant surprise, yes, but actually pretty helpful. This seriously caught me off guard though and had me on edge for the rest of this run, and rightfully so because I ran into more bad luck at door 27 when I ran into Jack for the first time. Why? Right after Dark Room 2, just to, you know, just to make it worse. Genuinely, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Stop. For some reason, I ran face first into a door that opened kind of delayed. I think my PC or just the game was struggling, or maybe my internet, I don't know. Thankfully it didn't get me killed, but I literally felt like sick breathing down my neck. Why does it do this thing where it sometimes it pulls my mouse? Bro, buddy, he's right up my butt. What? Why? When did he start roaring? On the bright side, I didn't run into the fire this time. I also encountered another hallway and I actually managed to find the key. Despite all the setbacks, I still made it to level 50, which would be great, but you can probably tell by the length of this video that it didn't end well. I got into my usual groove of finding books and trying not to die. I genuinely don't know what I did wrong here. Like, if you see something that I did do wrong, please let me know in the comments because I'm really curious. Like, I didn't touch anything and I honestly don't believe that he was close enough to hear my heartbeat, but when I peeked around the desk I realized that figure wasn't following his usual path. He was actually walking right towards me. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I didn't move. I tried to trick this guy, but you know, he cheats by just climbing over the desk. I could do that too, I guess, if I had long legs. At this point, I wanted nothing to do with this game for approximately the next 24 hours, so I decided to call it. If you'd like to see me try my hand at beating this again, please let me know by leaving a like or comment, but besides that, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go play Stardew Valley so I can feel better about myself. Bye!